Welcome back to my channel, Math and Language, and we're going to discuss how to solve radical word problems. So sa previous videos natin, diniscuss natin kung paano yung magkuha ng square root ng isang number, paano mag-add at subtract, mag-multiply and divide, at ngayon naman, gagawin natin is we're going to solve radical word problems. So we have 5 examples in this problem. So you may also check the description box below na lang for the timestamp. Okay, let's start with example number 1. So we have the product of a number and the square root of 3 is equal to the square root of 27. Find the possible numbers. So to represent the number, that will be x. Tapos, the square root of 3. So pag dikitin lang natin sila, that will be x square root of 3. Kasi product. At equal daw siya sa square root of 27. To simplify that one, simplify muna natin yung nasa kanan. Ang square root of 27, that will be 3 square root of 3. Kasi 9 times 3 ay 27. At yung 9, square root nun ay 3. So we have x squared root of 3 is equal to 3 square root of 3. Divide both sides by square root of 3 and the answer will be x is equal to 3. So yun yung sagot. Let's have the second example. What if we have 5 added to the square root of the product of 4 and the number is equal to 7? Find the number. So that will be yung 5 muna plus the square root of 4x. So, hindi natin alam yung number, so that will be x. At equal daw natin yung dalawa na yan, yung dalawang terms na 5 plus 1 ang square root of 4x sa 7. So, simplify natin yan. Yung 5, pupunan natin sa kabila, subtract natin, that will be the square root of 4x is equal to 2. Square both sides, that will be 4x is equal to 4. And divide both sides by 4, and we have x is equal to 1. Easy, right? Moving on, let's have example number 3. Find the length of the pendulum makes one swing in 2 seconds. The equation for the time of one swing is t is equal to 2 pi multiplied to the square root of the quantity L over 32, where yung t daw is the time in seconds. At yung L naman is the length in feet. Okay. So to find L, we need to substitute it, all the given into the formula. So that will be 2 is equal to 2 pi multiplied to the square root of L over 32. So nanggaling ito kasi sabi dito sa problem, makes one swing in 2 seconds. Nanap na yung length ng pendulum. Ngayon, already have the equation. We have to simplify it. So we have to square both sides. That will be 4 is equal to 4 pi square, multiply it to L over 32. Okay. Now, so meron na tayo. 4 is equal to 4 pi square, multiply to L over 32. Simplify further. You have to divide both sides by 4. That will be 1 is equal to pi square, multiply to L over 32. Ngayon magiging 32, multiply both sides by 32, that will be 32 is equal to pi square, multiply it to L. And to find the value of L, that will be 32 over mo ng pi square. And that is the final answer. Okay? Now, for example number 4, please use the formula S is equal to the square root of 30 FD to estimate the speed S of a car. So yung speed daw represent S. Okay. So let's write the equation. So we have S is equal to the square root of 30 FD. Substitute natin yung 60 sa S. That will be 60 is equal to the square root of 30. At yung F daw ay 1.2. At yung D, kasi D pa rin kasi hindi natin alam kung how far. So that will be the square root of 30 times 1.2D. Okay. Ngayon, i-square natin both sides. That will be 3,600 is equal to 30 times mo ng 1.2D. Simplify it further, that will be 3,600 is equal to 36D. And divide both sides by 36, and that will be D is equal to 100 miles. And that's the final answer doon sa tanong. Now, find how far the car will skid on this dry road. So, how far? That will be 100 miles. So, last example tayo. Teddy needs to attach a diagonal stick to a rectangular frame if the length and width is 4 and 3 meters respectively. How long is the stick? So, yung length daw ay 4 meters at ang width ay 3 meters. Makikita natin sa picture. Okay, so we form our right triangle. That will be, yan. Yung C, let's use the letter C, yung sa diagonal. So, we know that this is a right triangle, and we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the value of C. So, that will be C squared is equal to A squared plus mo ng B squared. Okay, moving on, let's substitute the values into the formula. That will be C squared is equal to 4 squared plus mo ng 3 squared. Okay, simplify it. That will be C squared is equal to 16 plus mo ng 9. So 16 plus 9, that will be 25. Now, we get the square root of both sides. So matitira ay C is equal to 5. So, how long is the stick? That will be 5 meters. At dito nagtatapos ang ating lesson on how to solve radical word problems. And if you would like to comment or suggest another math and language video or kung may assignment kayo, please comment down below. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. Please also like and subscribe and also click the bell notification na rin para update kayo sa bagong videos ng math and language. Thank you and see you.